So in this video, I want to talk about what I would do if I had panic attacks, like anxiety attacks, or a lot of stress, depression, emotional, and nervous system disturbances. I'll give you some herbal some herbal recommendations of what I would do, what I've had success with in my own life, and what I've seen other people that I know have success with, as well as like some exercise and some mental things, because it's important to hit an issue from all angles, not just physical, not just mental, emotional, not just physical, but all of them at once, not just nutritional, but all of it at once, that we can get the most, results in a short amount of time. So, herb-wise, what I would recommend would be, number one, above everything else, would be reishi mushroom. And whatever form you can get it, if you can buy an extract, take that. If you can make your own extract, do that. However you can get it in your body is good, is ideal. And reishi was the thing that I had the most success with, dealing with my own stress and anxiety and nervousness. And also some people that I've worked with that have had, anxiety and panic attacks. I've had really good results with reishi mushroom. So that's like my top recommendation above anything else. Second would be holy basil, which I kind of call it the reishi of Ayurveda, because it has a very similar soothing, protective, and healing quality and healing effect on the nervous system and the mind and the emotions, and more of the non-physical aspect of our being. So my top two herbs for that would be reishi and holy basil. Those are the two that I've had the most success with, and that people that I've worked with have had success with. Another one that you could throw in if you wanted to would be gynostemma. It just has like a calming, but like a regulatory effect on the nervous system, like holy basil, like reishi, and it's just, to me, it's always just like chilling and calming and soothing, and just protective to my nervous system, very similar to how reishi and holy basil function, but it doesn't seem to have the spiritual and emotional growth properties that reishi and holy basil have. So those would be the three herbs I'd recommend: reishi, holy basil, gynostemma, and I'll post links where you can get that. In dosage, you gotta just be kind of aggressive with these things if you really want to make a dent in this issue. Sometimes, it might take 3 cups of tea a day, 4 cups of tea a day, or, 3, 6, 9, 12 capsules, or, 2, 3 teaspoons of powdered herb every day to really make a dent and to really get some momentum going. So, another thing that I'll add in just as like a supplement would be some fish oil, and if you're vegan or whatever, at least like some krill oil, some really high quality fats, because those are very soothing and very protective to your nervous system. And sometimes, our nerves can just get kind of raw and just kind of eaten down from so much stress, and then nutritional deficiencies can play a big role in that as well. So fish oil for me has been very protective and soothing and nourishing to my nervous system. And if you do any research on what our nervous system is actually made out of, you'll understand the direct correlation there. So that's the herbs, and then the nutritional supplement. And then for the mental emotional part, kind of the meditative aspect, would be if you see yourself reacting in a situation or getting nervous in a certain situation, you really have to ask yourself why. What am I really afraid of in this situation? What is it about the situation that's flipping my switch? You need to really inquire and get to know yourself and figure out your reasoning, and eventually trace your way back to the original moment when you adopted that habit, and figure out why, so you can just untangle it and let it go, and really get to the source, the root of the issue, rather than just trying to medicate it or suppress it. And then another aspect would be a discipline of practice like yoga or Tai Chi or Qigong, or sitting meditation or chanting, or something to move energy around your body and to just retrain your body and your nervous system on how to be more relaxed, how to be more calm, and how to handle stress more effectively. So for me, the herbs, the nutrition, the mental aspect, and the physical discipline is what helped me really, get some leverage on what I was dealing with. And for people that I've worked with, they've had pretty good results in following a very similar approach. So I think you have to have all of them. If you're just, you can take the best herbs, eat the best food, but if you're sitting around on your ass all day, you're not moving, you're not, being active, your energy is going to stagnate. So of course you're going to feel anxious or stressful or whatever. So it's important to have something like that because if you are dealing with a lot of extra energy, it's important to burn it off. And of course, exercise releases endorphins, and makes you feel good just from burning the calories and getting your circulation moving. So that's a really undervalued part, just because it's so everyone's like, oh, you should exercise, but a lot of times they don't go into details of like the exact benefits. So this is one of them. And especially for people who are stressed or tense or anxious or depressed, exercise is crucial in conjunction with the other things that I've talked about so far. So again, to recap, top 3 herbs: reishi, holy basil, gynostemma, nutritional supplements, fish oil or krill oil or cod liver oil or whatever you're into. Raw butter as well would be a good one to throw in if you can get it. And then also, the mental discipline of inquiring into yourself and observing yourself in situations and understanding why you're reacting in certain ways. And then lastly, the exercise discipline of whether it's qigong, tai chi, yoga, running, lifting weights, whatever it is for you, whatever you're into, you just got to have something that's regular, something you're excited about, something you're interested in. And if you get all 4 of those things, firing at once, you can really make some headway on, letting go of some of these issues. So hopefully that's been helpful. If you have any other questions or comments, post them below. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely do so, and I will talk to you soon.